This news made the top stories tonight. 3 months deadline for PETRONAS to solve gas distribution issue with PETROS. New aerospace course to drive Sarawak towards becoming a high-tech state. Sarawak coordinates policies with federal government. Sarawak upgrades sports facilities to meet international standards. Sabah-Sarawak Link Road Phase 1 at 35% completion. Good evening. Petroleum Nasional Berhad, PETRONAS, has been given 3 months to resolve the issue of gas distribution, coordination in the state with Petroleum Sarawak Berhad, PETROS. Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Dato' Abang Openg said the state government has set an October deadline to ensure that PETRONAS resolve the matter. According to him, since 1st July 2024, PETROS has full power in terms of regulating gas distribution in Sarawak.
Memang mereka minta ditangguhkan daripada 1 Julai dan kita memberi mereka 3 bulan saja. Ia mesti selesai dalam masa 3 bulan. Jadi perbincangan masih ada. Mereka takut dengan saluran gas kepada LNG. Jadi kita kata kita respect that arrangement. Dan kena LNG kita pun ada equity. Kita ada saham dalam LNG. Jadi inilah perbincangan di antara pihak PETROS dengan PETRONAS.
3 bulannya maksudnya sehingga Oktober.
Julai, Ogos, Oktober.
1 Oktober.
Mesti selesai by Oktober. Kalau tidak, kita akan jalankan Kawaselia. Just like any other. Yang lain semua sudah sign.
He said this in a press conference after the Ibu Pertiwi flag raising ceremony at the Dataran Ibu Pertiwi in Kuching on Sunday. Previously in the Sarawak State Legislative Assembly DUN session, it was announced that PETROS will take over the role from PETRONAS not only as a buyer and seller of a natural gas, but PETROS will carry out all activities related to the procurement, supply and distribution of natural gas produced in Sarawak. PETROS and PETRONAS also agreed to sign a definitive agreement with PETRONAS, noting on the role of PETROS as a sole gas aggregator under the Distribution of Gas Amendment Ordinance 2023. The introduction of a new course in the field of aerospace will drive Sarawak towards becoming high-tech state. Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari said the Sarawak government through ICATS University College has recently received approval from the Ministry of Higher Education to open an aerospace faculty.
Yesterday, I have announced that we have one university here called ICATS University College. They are offering a program on aerospace, Faculty of Aerospace Technology, which has been approved by the Ministry of Higher Education. Dan ini adalah teknologi yang ada kait dengan chip making, that is chip avionics. Keduanya komponen kapal terbang, ketiganya komponen drone, dan finally we want to be active in satellite communication. And this is something new. We want all anak Sarawak to be able to study in this new field and develop our country, Sarawak, as a high-tech country.
He said this during the 40th anniversary dinner of the Sarawak Teochew Sim Clan Association in Kuching on Sunday. Explaining further, Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari said that education is the best method for Sarawakians to get out of the shackles of poverty.
And if you want to get our people out of poverty, the only answer is through education. Once anak kita pandai, they can contribute to the society.
The Sarawak government held a meeting with the Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry, MITI, for the Joint Committee on Industry Coordination, JBI, to coordinate the policies introduced by Sarawak. Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Awang Tengah Ali Hassan said this meeting is essential in ensuring the policies that have been introduced in this region are effective in attracting investors both from within and outside the countries for the economic well-being of Malaysia in general and Sarawak in particular.
Ini adalah bagi memastikan dasar-dasar yang diperkenalkan adalah berkesan untuk menarik pelaburan dan merangsangkan pertumbuhan industri. Ini turut dapat memastikan dasar dan inisiatif adalah selaras dan menyokong antara satu sama lain.
He said this while delivering a speech in conjunction with the JBI meeting, which he co-chaired together with the Minister of MITI, Datuk Seri Utama Tengku Zafrul Tengku Abdul Aziz in Kuching on Monday. Explaining further, Datuk Amar Awang Tengah, who is also the Sarawak Minister for International Trade, Industry and Investment, said the matters to be discussed include future challenges, including the effects of climate change, rapid technological development and competition at the global level. Meanwhile, he said the Sarawak government is always committed to advancing the international trade, industry and investment sector in an effort to make Sarawak a major player in sector.
Justru itu, Kerajaan Sarawak sentiasa mengambil langkah yang proaktif bagi meningkatkan kehadiran Sarawak di pasaran antarabangsa melalui penyertaan dalam pameran antarabangsa serta misi perdagangan dan pelaburan keluar negara. Malahan, Kerajaan Sarawak telah menubuhkan status Sarawak Trade and Tourism Office di Singapura. InsyaAllah kita juga akan tubuhkan pejabat yang sama di Brunei.
Sarawak is working to enhance its sports capabilities by upgrading existing facilities and technological to meet international standards. Sarawak Deputy Minister for Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development, Datuk Jeral Rentap Jabu, said these efforts reflects the Sarawak government commitment to advancing the sports industry and creating a supportive environment for local talent development. According to him, hosting the 21st Malaysia Games Sukma this year demonstrates the region's potential to host larger sporting events in the future, whereby those will require adequate and high-quality infrastructure will foster continuous economic growth.
So, selepas Sukma, we have to go and think macam mana kita nak buat ni. Sarawak telah bersedia untuk apa-apa pertandingan pun kita
gunakan fasilitis tersebut.
Fasilitis kita telah di-upgraded. Ya. Bahawa pada itu, laparan sasar menembak di Sarawak menggunakan teknologi electronic scoring yang terbaru. Lebih canggih daripada Olimpik di Paris sekarang.
Oh, okay. Saya kena
Paris version 3, kita version 4. Bagi keseluruhannya, kalau kita ada fasilitis ini juga meningkatkan pendapatan daripada segi yang lain. Dari segi pelancongan, dari segi ekonomi, dari segi bukan saja sukan lah. Untuk memberi, kalau satu orang datang, dia perlukan perkhidmatan Grab ke apa ke yang lain lah. Mungkin
ekonomi lain
dapat meningkat. Dan ini di mana belia-belia kita dapat berkecimpung dalam ekonomi baru ni lah. Itu yang kita nak meningkatkan juga.
Datuk Jeral Rentap said this during the Planet Sukan Talk Show by RTM on Sunday. In addition to basic facilities, he said Sarawak will also ensure that internet access and mobile networks are in optimal condition during the prestigious sport event to facilitate extensive and in-depth media coverage. The implementation of the first phase of the Sabah-Sarawak Link Road SSLR project has now reached 35% completion. Sarawak Deputy Minister for Infrastructure and Port Development, Datuk Insinyur Aidil Lariwu, said the construction work of this project is ahead by 5% compared to the initial planning of 30.32%. According to him, the project is expected to be fully completed by November 2026. He said this when met by reporters during a visit to Sungai Tujuh, Kuala Baram on Monday. The construction of SSLR aims to provide a road network that connects Sarawak and Sabah without going through Brunei Darussalam. Datuk Insinyur Aidil said once this project is completed, it will expand the federal road network to the hinterland and improve the socio-economic status of the population. As for phase 2 of the SSLR project, he informed that the letter of acceptance for this project was submitted by the Minister of Works to the main contractor on March 26, 2024 in Kuala Lumpur, and the Public Works Department JKR Sarawak has been appointed as the project director. And that's the English edition with me, Saiful Bahri Muhammad. More news can be found in our official portal ukas.sarawak.gov.my and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. Only 19 days left until 21st Sukma begins. We would like to take this opportunity to invite Sarawakians from all walks of life to celebrate and enliven this upcoming sporting event. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.